Just stay with me and you'll be good. So, number one, easy peasy. Okay. All these questions look like the same. Okay, so this is how they look. If sine of theta equals 0.16, then find cosine of pi over 2 minus theta. Okay. That's what they always look like, the questions. That's how they're written. Okay. So they always give you, so this is given information. They always give you something. And with that information, you find that. Okay? And the way we find that with this is with those tools. We use those identities to get to that. Okay. The CoFunction and the even and odd. Okay, so here we go. Here, stay with me. Okay, so what CoFunction has this? One number. Exactly like that. 18, right? So this is number 18 for us, says the cosine of pi over 2 minus theta equals sine theta. Right, that's our identity, right? Okay, so check this out. This is the same, that's what equal means, right? It's the same as this. So, they want this, but that's the same as this. So in reality, I'm just looking for sine theta, because if I know sine theta, then I know this, because they're the same thing. Do I know sine theta? Yes. So I want this, but this is that, and this is right here. So, yep. Easy, right? So the important part here is that you followed the logic. Okay, that you followed the logic. If your mind's thinking, oh, it's just the same answer that was given to me, that's not what I want you to think. Okay, for this one, it worked that way. But what I want you to understand is, this is that, this is the same as that, and this is that. So the answer is that. Logic. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, let's try one more of those. Number 2. If secant theta equals 4.45, then find cosecant power 2 minus theta. Now don't go and just circle 4.45, because it doesn't always work that way. You have to prove it. Is this, this is this, this is this. Okay, try real quick, quietly. I'll give you about a minute. This is also an easy problem. Okay. Okay, so let's look. What identity has this, guys? What number? Or 17. 17, yeah. Oh, sorry, I was like, what? So number 17 says cosecant of pi over 2 minus theta is the same as secant theta, right? So in reality, I'm looking for secant theta, right? So what is this? Well, isn't that this?
Yeah.
Logic. Okay, this is this, so this is this. So again, it happened to be the same number. Not always the case, but okay, for those two. How many of you got to this number like the right way, like you proved it to yourself? Okay, good, good. Any question right now? No. We're about to go to medium. Good? Okay. Number 3. Did I give you guys the boat analogy?
Yes.
Okay, is everybody on the boat? Good? Okay, nobody's drowning out there? Okay, 3. Medium. If tangent of negative theta equals negative 1.48, then find cotangent of pi over 2 minus theta. So let me walk you through this medium one, and then I'll let you try one on your own. Okay, so here we go. Where do we have this? What identity? 21, right? That says cotangent pi over 2 minus theta is the same as tangent, right? So this is the same as tangent because of the identity, right? So in reality, I can just look for tangent theta. Now I can't do the same thing I did last time because this is not exactly like that, which is why it's a medium problem, right? It's not. That's not my answer right away. They have to match exactly. So I want this. I want tangent theta. But they give me tangent of negative theta. So now we're going to use, I don't think we've used them, we're going to use the even odd ones. So where do I have tangent negative theta? 25. Okay, so I'm going to use number 25, which says the tangent of negative theta equals negative tangent theta. Okay, now check this out, okay? Tangent negative theta is that answer. This is the same as this, right?
Yeah.
So that means that this is what? What does that equal?
Negative 1.
You with me? You with me so far? Because this is that, and this is the same as that, so this has to also equal that. You with me?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to explain this so it makes sense. Matthew, good? Okay, so now I want positive tangent, not negative tangent.
Yeah.
So how do we fix the negative? How do we get rid of that negative? If I don't want it there, what do I do to it? Multiply or divide by negative 1, as long as you do it to both sides. Negative divided by a negative, positive. Negative divided by a negative. Does that make sense? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, even on video, like these I think are hard for me to teach you because it's just like logic, like this is this, so this is this, so this is this. Okay, it's just, I don't know how else to say it. Okay, let me try one of those on you. Number 4, medium flavor. The cosine no, this one would jump into the next category. Okay, I guess this one would, I'm gonna have to walk you through this one. Medium / hard kind of medium, because I have to teach you something else. Let me go in this order then. 4, still number 4, but I'm gonna do a hard one, okay, quote unquote hard, and then I'll let you try. Let's do this one. If sine then find the cosine of theta minus pi over 2. Okay guys, I have to do a little mini lesson here for you before I continue. I did it embedded in the notes, but then I asked my students in another period, like, did you get today? He's like, I got everything except what I'm about to show you. So I'm going to do that separate, okay? Notice this part. Does it look like these? No, right? Because all these say pi over 2 minus theta. That one says theta minus pi over 2. Is that the same thing? No, right? If you bring it down, is 3 minus 2 the same as 2 minus 3?
No.
No, so those aren't the same thing. Okay, so we need to fix it. So I'm gonna do a mini lesson. Stay with me, you'll be all right, stay with me. Okay. The issue is this. I have, theta, I have theta minus pi over 2. That's what I have. But I want pi over 2 minus theta. Okay, so in other words, this is what I have, this is what I want. Does that make sense? I have this, I want this. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to fix it. Every time it's the same exact process. So once you get it one, they all fix the same. Okay, so notice the first issue is on this one's on the left and this one's on the right. So the first issue is I just need to flip them. Just need to switch their spots. Okay. So that means this. The pi over 2 comes this way, but it's that's a negative pi over 2, so it's together. So this is negative pi over 2. And then the theta goes to the right side. Now is the theta positive or negative? Positive, right? Because over here it's positive. So I first rearrange location, right? So now pi over 2, theta, theta. The difference, though, is the signs, right? Negative, positive, positive, negative. How do we fix that? I think you guys know. So this is how, okay, if you don't remember, it's okay, but this is how. You divide by -1. You can divide by -1 as long as you do it to everything and we take out that -1. Okay, so here's how it would look. Now I'm going to use brackets because I'm going to have 2 sets of parentheses. And I think it looks real messy when you do that. So -1 is what I took out. And then inside, now this would turn positive, and this one will turn negative. Okay, and then here's the important part. Why do you have to leave it like that? Because that -1 doesn't disappear, right? This is still the same thing. Like I could always put it back and get back to this. So it has to stay there. But notice now, okay, here's the important part. Isn't this this?
Yes.
That's how you fix it. Okay, that's how you make it look the same. Next, I'll show you how to get rid of that -1. But for right now, we just made it match. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the part students said that was hard. So that's why I did it separate. So let's go back to this one. So I have cosine. What is it, guys? Cosine. Cosine theta minus pi over 2, right? Okay. So here's the issue. That's not there. So we fix it, just like I showed you. I'm going to walk through it again. Okay, so I need to fix this to say pi over 2 minus theta, so I can use those. So I'm going to flip them. Okay, all I did there, bless you, I just flipped their locations. I just flipped them. Okay. And then I'm going to take out that -1 from both. Divide by -1, divide by -1. And so I have cosine. And I took out that -1, so it's in the front now. And now this becomes positive. That one becomes negative. Same exact thing I just did a second ago, right? But now we did it over here. Is everybody on the boat so far?
Yes.
No? Aiden, question? No? Okay. Now, the issue is this is not exactly like that because this has a negative in the front. So what do? That's an even odd identity, okay? So what number is the cosine? Number 22. So I'm going to use number 22. No, we're doing a harder one. Okay, that's why it's more involved. There's more steps. Number 22 says cosine of negative theta equals cosine of positive theta. And you're like, well, how is that going to help us? Like this, watch. Cosine of a negative angle, okay? Cosine of a negative, all this is your angle, right? Pi over 2 minus theta, that's just an angle. So cosine of a negative, angle is the same as cosine of a positive angle. So this is the same as cosine. Okay. I can get rid of that negative because they're the same thing. One with the negative is the same with no negative, because that's what that tool says. So this is the same as, in other words, what did I do here? I erased that -1 because that's that negative, and that negative is the same as the positive. Does that make sense? Follow? Okay, I'm trying to like clear if possible, but it's hard to like. Okay. Question? I'm gonna practice more. Okay, but anyway, so now that's there, right? What number is it? 18, right? So that's the same as what? According to 18. Sine. This is the same as sine. So in reality, if I find sine, I know all that stuff. Did they give us sine?
Yes.
Yes. Sine theta is. So we did all that crazy math, right? And our answer was there the whole time. Okay. Question right now, guys. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to separate this. I'm going to start.